Hey, welcome back to Ken Generations of Jewelry. Today I'm actually getting around to wire wrapping the stuff you may have seen me cabbing before. This is all from that Summit Beach rock hounding trip, and I will probably provide links for that below in the description in the video. It looks like I have about 20 here I think I've done up. I wrapped one earlier to try to get a video test in, and it came out pretty cool. I like it. Sometimes I make a piece and I like it, and sometimes I don't. But I don't have any big saws whirring in the background, and I don't have any noise and wave noise in the background, so I'll probably chat with you through this process. But the first thing to do is just pick a few stones that want to be, that look like they'd be good for wrapping. I'm going to try to avoid weaving today, so the really spectacular stones like this here, a piece of peridotite, I think it is. I'll probably save that one for some weaving later to get a little fancier, because really that face of that stone really just needs to be shown. There's its sister piece there. So we'll be moving on to, I don't know, something like this, this here. I found out later, I got a book and I did a little bit of studying in there, and come to find out this piece is actually called amygdaloid. I can't even say it. I've been practicing all night now. I can't even say it. But anyway, it's a type of rhyolite. So, yeah, maybe let's start with that. And we'll go from there. So the first thing I like to do is figure out which metal looks better on it. I usually work with brass or stainless steel. I'm not opposed to copper. I just tend to not work with copper much, and aluminum even a little bit less. I'm kind of liking the stainless steel on that one. It's got a nice accent, contrast to the stone. So grab some stainless steel here. I'm gonna want about 2 feet of it typically, the way I like to wrap. I'm gonna go a little longer. But thanks so much for those that have been watching my video. I think that right now, at the time of this recording, that means like one person. So thank you very much for watching the videos. I hope they've been fun and interesting. And I'm just starting out. I'm just learning how to do all this. Like, pretty obvious because I'm not keeping my hands on frame here. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if there's things you like, things you don't like, things you'd like to see more of or less of. And then, yeah, hopefully I can get to it all and start doing it. So I'm just making the bail right now. Ooh, dragging stones all over. And then I'm going to tie the bail off with a quick twist. This is not going to be a tutorial, so I'm just trying to keep chatting. Of course, maybe it might be beneficial just to shut up and play some background music while I work for you guys. Just let me know if you think the chatter is worthless. But, yeah. Alright, got a nice little bail going. And then, I learned this technique from watching a YouTuber by the name of, well, his channel is called Matt's Crazy Art. His name is Matt, of course, thusly Matt's Crazy Art. And I quickly stole it from him. And then I don't even know if it's his technique or not, because I watched somebody else and then they're doing the exact same thing. And, but that's where I originally got this idea. So if you get a chance, go check out his channel. I'll try to provide the link in a card here. I gotta get this whirl tightened up here. It's not coming out super pretty yet, but hopefully one more time around we'll have it. There we go. Now it's looking alright. Getting there anyway. And one leads the other. There we go. Okay. Oh, my piece of my wires aren't as long as I was hoping. I don't know if I'll be able to get around this stone. So it's not going to be super fancy with the whirls and the swirls, because I didn't cut enough wire. But let's go through and around. And then up. And then the other thing with stainless steel, it's so stinking stiff. I think that's why a lot of people don't like working with it, because it is really stiff. It's a hard wire to work with. But I like the color of it. And the price of it is top notch. Of course, I'd like to work with silver, but that means paying more for the metal and then charging my customers more, and I really don't like doing that. So, and around one more time, just to really kind of blend that in a little bit. And there we go. Nothing super fancy, but nice first make of the night. Tighten that up a little bit. Let's get those ends cut. The other problem with stainless is starting to wear out my pliers. So let's cinch it down with the pliers. Maybe that's another reason people don't like working with stainless steel. It works hard on your tools because it's such a hard wire. Alright, make sure I turn the screen back on so we can see this thing. There we go, first piece wrapped up. Oh, got a little finishing touch on it. I got the 2 cameras set up on this one, and let's play around with the angles a little bit. I don't have a lot of choice with the angles here at my workbench, but a nice simple wrap. I would have liked to have done a little more with it, but so on the next one I'll have to leave myself a little more wire. So we'll do another one, and this time I'll roll off way more wire. Actually, I think this one's more of a piece of Unikite. I see a lot of green in there. Usually when you get the red and green together, that makes it Unikite. So I will roll off several feet. There we go. I'm probably gonna have to twist this one off camera, because I don't have enough room on the workbench with all the cameras in there. And not poke out my eye at the same time with a wire end. It's all about safety. Try to cut out the bits where I'm off camera, but we'll see. Yeah, dragging in scrap pieces I've got laying around. I'm always trying to save the pieces, hoarder style. I gotta twist this off. I'm gonna try to get some twists on there, and then I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera. There we are. Okay, I locked it all in together. Let's try to straighten those wires. Okay, let's get this piece out of the way. Put it back up there out of view. There. Get our piece in there. I'm gonna try doing a similar thing as the last piece. Oops, gonna have to leave myself a little more bail up there. Yeah, I think every time I do this swirl, I'm gonna be thinking of Matt's crazy art. He's a really fun guy. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch his channel and you like watching me make jewelry, he is a lot of fun. He's a blast. Way more entertaining than I am, I think. But I'm just learning, so. What do? You know? I have to tighten that swirl down, tighten that swirl down. There we are. Now it's looking good. Recenter that stone. Oops, I guess I'm off frame again. Yeah, now we got some extra wire to deal with and work with here. Okay. So let's go around here. I'm gonna make a little wave in it. And then I think I'll just keep going around the sides of it. Let's do another sister wave to it, like so. Yeah, I think that looks alright, given the face of the stone. Looking pretty good. It's not like it has the world's most stunning features on the face of the stone, but it'll make a pretty pendant nonetheless. So around the top, let's put a little swirl on that again, a little wave. There we are. Yep. Nice around here, make it nice and tight. So I've been doing this jewelry for about 2 years now. I thought it was longer than that, but I actually started a Florida trip is actually what got me started making jewelry. I was picking up seashells on a beach, you know, doing the tourist thing with the family and just enjoying the Florida beaches. And after a while, I was like, I realized I was picking up shells because, well, it's the cool thing to do when you're there. It's just kind of fun. It's a neat activity. And I was wondering, what am I doing picking up shells? And then it hit me that maybe, just maybe, I could wrap some of it with wire and turn it into wearable souvenirs. And I got home and began to implement that plan. And one thing led to another, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm using rocks too. I'm enjoying the rocks, and then yeah. So now here it is. 2 years later, I've actually turned it into a little bit of a side business, and now a YouTube channel. So yeah, funny how life goes that way. And there we are. Center that up a little bit more, and there we are. And then tighten it down so it doesn't keep moving on us. Get the chain nose because they're a little stronger. There. And tighten this guy down. There we are. All set. Alright, I was hoping to film for about a half hour, so we've got 2 pieces in, 2 pieces done. I'm already at 15 minutes, so maybe it's time to start trying something a little more experimental, and something I'm not typically used to. Let's see here. All kinds of options. We got these. This is just a sandstone, I guess. Once again, that book I read. See, I love this piece. This piece is so cool. Kid and I are calling it a sandstone jasper. It's just, it's definitely not jasper, but has a fun look to it. Yeah, okay, let's do this one. So, once again, I gotta choose brass or stainless steel. Could go copper on this one too. I don't have much copper left though. But maybe if I can find it. Ah, here it is. If I could age that copper, it would look really cool on there, but I'm not sure if this stone will handle the sulfur. So I think I'm gonna go with brass on this one. Thanks to the technology of cinematography, we have advanced about 12 hours In real life, I actually, I'm going to try to wrap the stone again. This will be the third time wrapping it. I screwed up twice last night. Got the piece all done, and then the stone just happened to be able to slip out of the pieces. But that's bound to happen. I was trying a new technique, and, well, it doesn't always work out the way I like. But I'll try it again. Again, I'm going to try a new technique, but hopefully this one makes a little more sense. I'm actually going to try to combine a couple of different ideas into one piece. So I'm going to try to get enough wire the first time. And I'll go from there. So if I'm sound a little tired, I worked third shift and I was up all night, and I'm about 5 minutes from bed right about now. So if I seem tired, that's why. I think I'm going to start right about there. And get together there. Oh, of course it'd want to be difficult right away. Well, it's not going to be friendly, is it? There we go. Maybe now that we got it started. Okay. Alright. Flatten this out a little bit. I'm actually going to try to combine a couple different ideas from a couple of different YouTubers that I've kind of learned from. The bottom, the main body of what I'm doing is going to be coming from the Matt's Crazy Art again. And then the top is actually going to come from a YouTuber by the name of Oxana's Crafts. And she does some really cool bales, which is the top part of the amulet or the pendant, the part that attaches the chain. And because Matt's bales are actually pretty simple and not super impressive, but Oxana it's just every time she seems to just knock it out of the park. And just always has a wow factor to her work. So I am going to try to copy what she does a little bit. And yet still make it my own. Because that's how art works. Today it's somebody's idea, and the next day it's somebody else's. Because my wife teaches music, and she tells her students, or she does a little section where she teaches her students some of the music of John Williams, the composer that does Jaws and Star Wars and similar, or other a few other famous movies. Superman, I was in the mix there. And she shares with her students how John Williams, or the pieces that he got his inspiration from, the classical pieces that he got his inspiration from, and the students are always wowed by it. And really that's how art is. It's just everybody just kind of uses it and makes it a little different. Not necessarily better, not necessarily worse, just different. Alright, so now comes the fun part. What do I want to do here? And I've lost the piece. Again. It'd be the third time I have failed to trap the top of this thing. And that's a little frustrating. So how do I fix it? How about this? I don't want to get too much into the face of this stone, because it really is a cool stone. At the same time, can't be letting that stone squirt out. So I will use these pieces. Do a double duty of securing the stone and tightening the whole thing up. And these ones here. Let's see. Yep. Sorry, not so chatty when I'm tired. But we will get through it, and we will have a nice finished piece here in a minute. And that will end what I'm going to do for this video. And I'm going to get some sleep. Because sleep is a good thing. Okay. Okay. Secure, secure. Mostly. And let's just do one more. It looks like it's starting to look like a little alien antenna there on the top of this piece. Well, I guess that's what I get on a video. I should be doing the experimenting when I'm not recording, huh? Yeah, let's add another swirl at the top here. Let's tighten it down a little bit. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, let's cut it off there. Tuck that end in a little bit. There you have it. The top isn't super secure. I don't think this is a piece I'm going to be selling as is. So which means I'm probably going to end up redoing it again. But it's okay for the moment. Maybe I can add a wire later or something to secure it. Yeah, I got to do some tightening down here. Gotta bring this one around a little bit more. Yeah. Gotta tighten this up a little bit. Gotta tighten that one down. There we are. Actually, that secured the whole piece. Nice. Well, maybe I will sell it. So, all right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope it was fun, and stick around. I have so much more work to do. You know, I still have to cab all of these yet. So that's, I'm not even gonna bother to count it. You can pause the video if you're really concerned about how many there are and count it yourself. But I got these to wrap. I've got a bunch of other cabs. I mean, like, I've got stuff like these sitting around. That's a Botswana agate that I purchased from the gemshop.com, and I has a couple nodules and cut it down and polished up like I did and that's a Serrape Jasper from the same place. Yeah, so I've got all those to cab up, polish up. I got a couple of pieces I need to make for my wife. She's asked me, she's requested specifically for that stone to be wrapped. So that's going to require some extra TLC. And so there are definitely some more videos coming for you. So hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to catch more. And I will catch you next time. Bye.